Hello, it's your old pal Gingerman. I was driving about today looking for somewhere to film and I came across the Pool of Muckhart. Drove through it and I thought this place is absolutely perfect. It's got all the things I want to see today and it's at the foot of the Ochils, which I will be walking soon. But that all aside, Pool of Muckhart, show me what you got. Peace.
Test my microphone. I'm firing up the podcast. Sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a can is here to make your day. Gingerman with a can would like to hear you say.
So, you drive in on this here road and you arrive at the Pool of Muckhart. I believe right here is the start of the Ochil Hills, just behind this farm up here. And it's getting to that time of year when I'm going to be walking the Ochils in a video from one end to the other, all the way to, what's at the other end? Blair Logie, I think. I think this is where it starts. This is an episode where I will sort of begin to explore where the Ochils begin, I guess, and also explore this little area, Pool of Muckhart, in the Muckhart area, because there's other Muckharts. There's Yetsa Muckhart and there's Muckhart, and I don't know how many other Muckharts there are to uncover, but anyway, this one's got a church and cemetery. Also, there's a lot of nice buildings here. On my wee drive in, I was like, man, this is a nice place. Oh, they're cute. That is a cute sheep. Hello, it's okay, I'm friendly, guys. I'm not eating you. Nah, they're running. They run like sort of big fat dogs. I come in peace. I come in peace. What is this? This is a bench and a plaque and a rock. It's in memory of the Reverend John Edgar Cairns, minister of Muckhart Parish Church from 1907 to 1933, erected by his grandchildren in September 2007. This is nice, and it just sort of looks onto the church at the back there. So we've got a big broad church to the right and then a woodland path to a nature park on the left. But we'll go this way to the church first and then we'll have a wee peek at this nature park. Oh man, I feel like I just followed my instinct today and it's brought me here. And what a beautiful spot this is. You might notice some bunting here because it's the coronation today. The King's coronation. But I don't watch soaps, so I decided to come out today. And there's the Clackmannanshire Council with their rules. They like their rules here. They like their rules. That's a lot of rules to read. Maybe put that online. It's one of those days where I required a little bit of peace and serenity, and the Pool of Muckhart is delivered. And just look at this behind me. It just feels like you've got it to yourself. It feels like you got it to yourself. Oh man, this is entirely calming. There's sheep, there's benches, and there's bunting. There we go, this is the ticket. I needed some information. Muckhart. This is a good sign, this. Lots of information on Muckhart. A lot centred around the church. So, there was a church here by the early 13th century when it was in the patronage of the bishops of St Andrew. Bishop William Lamberton built a house further west at Castleton in about 1320, and the church remained independent at the Reformation in 1560. But by September 1586, however, it was described as at a very evil point, especially in the roof, which is rotten and ruined. It's funny, imagine people in the old days, when things became decayed, they're just describing it as evil rather than just had its day. Historic Kirkyards Trail. The OLP's Historic Kirkyards project repaired and conserved walls, stones and structures within 7 historical burial grounds along the hillfoots at Logie Kirk, Alval Kirk, Tillicoultry Upper, Tillicoultry Lowers. I'm saying all these places. I've been all these places, and look on the map. We're here. So we really are at the start, because this is where we'll be walking right across, all the way here. To, I guess the monument, Wallace Monument at the University of Stirling. These are all places I've been to along the road. This is a good sign. Well done. I like it, Clackmannanshire. There's some bunting here. Bunting for the trail. Oh, this looks excellent. Glendevon's Woodlands. Geordie's Woods. Oh, come on. This is more than what I anticipated. Wild, remote, beautiful and full of surprises. Just a few of the ways to describe Glendevon Woodlands, though none of them quite capture the grandeur of this memorable place, as you'll see for yourself. Oh! You will be rewarded with spectacular views of the Ochil from Seamab Hill, just a short steep climb from Muckhart Nature Park. Right here, this is where I need to get to then. I'm heading up Geordie's Wood in Muckhart to catch a view of the Ochils. It is quite a misty, moody day, but it's not cold. The sort of perfect temperature for a ginger man to go hiking up a hill to catch a view of the Ochils, because as I say, this really is me now, fully prepped. I'm really ready for the walk to the Ochils now. I've been camping, I've been hiking, I'm kind of ready for it. Oh, this is perfect. It's kind of giving me the feeling of being back on the Five Pilgrims Way, because I started walking that last year around about this time of year in spring, and you just, after the cold winter where everything is grey and brown, it turns green and colourful and stunning and beautiful. You know something, just since I started coming into the Clackmannanshire area, I've unlocked this amazing part of the country that I just didn't know about. I haven't really explored much, you know. I've been up the Fife Coast and you've got all these beautiful coastal villages and the Forth expanding out to the North Sea, and as you go up the coast it's amazing, it's spectacular. But then as you come inland you've got all these hills and forests and trails, and it's never ending. Scotland is a buffet. It's an absolute buffet of adventure. That's what I'm calling it today. Oh, dried up burn. So look at this. There's so much happening here. Okay, there's bunting. There's a treasure hunt in the nature park, so hopefully we find some treasure. We've got a big gate that takes us into Geordie's Wood, and another board. It's just a simple pool, and in you go. You're in Geordie's Wood. Here we go. I'm here. So we can follow the trail past the lime walk, dipping platform, fruit trees, bat boxes, kestrel box. I love a kestrel. To Seamab Summit, if I can be bothered. I don't have all the things with me, but hey, we'll have a go. The history of Muckhart Nature Park. In 2006, Woodland Trust Scotland approached Muckhart Community Council to see if the village would like to adopt this field and add interest to the path links over the hills. Good work they did, because I'm interested. Woodland Trust. On the west side of the nature park are boxes for nesting birds and bats, fallen logs for insects, and a pond for frogs, newts, birds and other visitors. Let's go and see what we can see. Let's follow this trail round and see what we can see. Is that the hill up there? Sinbad Hill? Because that's not just a hill, that looks like a mountain. That looks really high from here. And I do have goodwill to get up it, but come on. I don't know if I could. Could I go up there? It's pretty cloudy. It's in the clouds. They tick off the box. This is joyful. There's a wee pond down there. I'll go and have a wee look at the dipping platform. And you get to walk right up onto it. You wouldn't want to fall in there. You get minging and wet. Any frogs? Just a nice natural looking seating area too. I like it. I haven't got the gas in me to get to the top of the hill. Keep watching to find out. I'm coming to the end of the garden. Oh, I've seen this sign. Cool sign. I don't know which direction to go for the hill. I'm just going to follow these yellow arrows. All of a sudden the day has warmed up too. I'm going to have to probably unzip myself a bit and take this hat off. I see the yellow arrow, so we're in the right way. Caution, bees. Where? And then someone's left a mobile number. Is that in case you get stung? I'm definitely on the incline now. My legs are telling me. That's good so far. See how high I can get up before I say enough's enough. As you can see by the colour of my face, it's hot and it's a bit gassy. I'm feeling gassy, and not in the farty way gassy, and I'm puffed out. So I'll take this puffed out moment to thank my patron legends, because in this moment when you're gassing and you're thinking, I can't do this, I can't do this. Yes you can, just think of your patron legends. As the names come down the screen. All of you guys are legends, thanks. Peace. Hopefully I make it further up. I'll come back to you when I'm further up, because filming right now is hard. I know I said I was a mountain goat, but I'm a mountain goat that lacks good cardio right now. It's only getting steeper. You can't tell steepness on the GoPro, but trust me. Look at the view. The intense, and I mean intense, incline this is worth it, because it's opening up. He who is bold gets mustard and ketchup on his hot dog. It's a nice breeze when you stop. It's delicious. It's a delicious breeze. I can confirm it is getting steeper. This is not an optical illusion. It's just been non-stop incline the whole way up this hill. No plateau, no breaks. Oh, the views, they're opening up. This is more than I was anticipating. I wasn't expecting it to be so steep, constant. Look how tiny the church is. That's a tickle, tickle, tickle. I'm tickling the church. I don't even remember the name of this hill anymore. I'm just going to call it Sinbad. Oh aye. The sign's pointing to the right. We've got a wall now. Who builds a wall up here? I'd doff my already off cap to the people that build walls this high up. Absolutely wellied it up here. Like sweat's pouring off my brow. Oh my god. I feel like I've just played five-a-side football for 3 hours flat. That's worth it. So I'm up in the clouds. I've hit the deck, I've had a wee lie down, sit down just and appreciate the view that I've got right now. I think the top of Sinbad's just behind me there in the clouds. There he is. Don't be shy, Sinbad. This has probably been the flattest bit. Then the final push looks like it's the worst bit. And it's a bit colder here as well. Sorry. You can see the cloud. Don't know if I'll be able to see anything up there once I'm at the top. Well, I'll just be in the cloud. That's pretty cool, atmospheric, exciting. Oh God. The minute it starts getting steep again, my calves are like burning. Get the clouds starting to cover me. I see it moving. Oh, it's cold here. It's definitely much colder here. I have to put my hat back on. Legs are just holding out here as we get to the final bit. I hope there's no surprises up here. Welcome to the Ochils. I don't even know if this is part of the Ochils. This is just like before the Ochils. I need to get my phone out and do some research on this place. Ah. I can barely see the bottom now. It's good foot bits. There. Almost out of gas. Oh my gosh. It's the top just there. Tickle, tickle. I think it's the top. There better be something at the top to tell me it's the top, because it's really cloudy. I can't see much. I get a second wind. Please, someone send me a second wind. It's right here. It's bloody cold here too. Aye. It's not at the top, is it? There's a wee bit more, no doubt. It's the top of Sinbad Hill. Oh, you dancer. Tagged the top of Sinbad Hill. Over there, to the west we have the Ochils, to the east we have Fife and Kinross, to the south we have Muckhart. It's beautiful. For me, I had to nip back down to Mona's because I didn't bring anything with me, not even a sip. So you can imagine how thirsty I am right now. But just savouring this wee moment here. Well, it's opening up a bit at the back here. Oh look, but the clouds clearing. We can see things. Not much, but we can see. Oh, this grass is soft. As the clouds come back in, this is what I'll be walking through, these Ochils. I better head back down at the Pool of Muckhart and learn a little bit more about this place, because I've been otherwise engaged climbing at the top of this hill. I'm not knackered anymore. I've recovered pretty quickly, but I got to make my way back down this hill, which is going to be pretty steep. But it'll be good to get out of this cloud because it's cold and see some of the views again that I was seeing on the way up. Right, anyway, I'll see you further down. Ah! And I'm back on flat ground, and yes, it's just at the top, up there. Anyway, apparently there's a carved eagle along here. Let's check it out. Right, I'm going to get my phone out and get some information on Pool of Muckhart, whatever we're calling this place. reading on the internet, everything's just made sense. Muckhart commonly refers to two small villages in Clackmannanshire. Pool of Muckhart and Yetts of Muckhart. There you go. But Muckhart is one of the Hillfoot villages, so it's part of the Hillfoots. So I feel like it's perfect that I came here today. It's perfect that I went up Seanabhill, Sinbad Hill, because it really sets me on my way for walking the Ochils. And if anything, it's strengthened my cardio, my lungs, everything. This part of the country used to be in Perthshire, it's saying, and in 1971 there was a reorganisation of boundaries and it became part of Clackmannanshire. Look about you. I just climbed up that. Seamap Hill, 439 metres. Ping! Just a short, steep climb from Muckhart Nature Park. Ah, short but steep. Yes, very steep. I hope Mona's open and she's not shut for the coronation. Nice boulder to stop vehicles coming up here. Everything smells so good. It smells like spring fresh. I'm not gonna lie, the Muckhart area is very sexy. The buildings are sexy, the hills are sexy. Even the skips are sexy. Wow. It's beautiful and I love a glass bottle. Oh, and a slab. Oh, all refreshed up. Thank you, Mona. Oh, we go over here. It's a nice bus stop. Is this a working telephone box to call left handset? It's a working telephone box. We've got a dial tone. Just a nice wee street along there. As you can see, we've got some more bunting along here. Devon Ales. You can imagine coming past here on your horse and cart, going to stop for some pigeon pie and an ale. I just assume everyone used to eat pigeon pie back in the day. So it just says online here, sorry, just as I said that, I got a waft of like the food from the pub and it smells amazing. Making me hungry. Right, so interestingly, in the village of Muckhart is the Muckhart Inn, an early 18th century coaching inn lying at the point where the old coach road and modern road unite. Whilst the building was always low, this effect has been emphasised due to the raising of the road level. Normal when ancient routes were macdamed in early 19th century. Macdamed? It's a type of road construction pioneered by Scottish engineer John Loudon Macadam. Macadam. So it was a macadamed, not macamed. Ha! We're learning. And this is where the old road would meet. So as you can tell, it's not the biggest place with just that small population, but like absolutely historical, nature, beautiful buildings, and what seems to be a really nice, good community around here too. Look at that, it's my favourite colour, yellowy orange. We've got the Coronation Hall. Well, what a name for it today, the Coronation Hall, because it is the coronation today. The King's Highway, we know all about this from our visits to Alva and Tillicoultry, all along here, Menstery. The fields and woodlands surrounding the village of Muckhart on the edge of the Ochil Hills are rich in wildlife. If you take a chance, you may chance upon roe deer, brown hares and foxes. Well, I've seen none of them, and no red squirrels. This is kind of just going over kind of what we've already learnt today, but here we are. This is where I was. Went up one of these hills somewhere around, oh, up here, hill up here, but this is all your Ochils, Ben Cleuch. That's the highest point in the Ochils I've learnt. So maybe that's part of where we'll aim for on our walk the Ochils, but we'll be starting somewhere around here and walking right along. Coronation Hall on the day of the King's coronation. It's just one of those strange coincidences because I came here having no idea about anything of this area other than that it was kind of at the far end, the easter end of the Ochils. And I think like coming here today, it's not only encouraged me, it's enforced the knowledge that I already had of the Ochils and me wanting to do the walk the Ochils, but it's also taught me a little bit more about this area. Well, I came back to the church, as you just seen, flew my drone, epic shots of the Ochils, and I feel like today has been the perfect day, and the Pool of Muckhart is possibly one of my favourite small villages I've visited because it's just perfect. And the Ochils, I mean, I love the Ochils and I love Clackmannanshire, so everything just kind of came good today. It came perfect, and I love this place. I will be coming back. I'll be passing on my way on the walk the Ochils, which I promise will be coming very soon. Anyway, Pool of Muckhart, thanks for having me. It's been amazing. Peace.